Sorry. Hi.
Hello.
Voice memo.
Very high tech.
How are you all?
Good. How's the show so far?
My show? Oh, we started. We just started. Oh, I thought. Well, have you seen something I should know? It's good. It's kind of. I think the script is really good. For the first 2 episodes, that's all I've read. I think our new cast is exciting. The energy is really good. I think that this show has real. I think it's going to be better this season. I mean, better. I think it was good, but I think we got. It was weird. Not doing a pilot. Just starting with nobody knew what we were doing. We all signed on to something. It was like getting on a fast-moving train, and then when you thought, oh, this is not working or that's not working, it was too late. So I think they've figured it out. So hopefully I'm right. So you'll be the judge of that, no doubt.
In your mind, what has been the evolution? What do you think wasn't working? What do you think is
No, I think it was working. I think what for me really what's interesting about the show. I mean, obviously for the real nerds, the whole time travel thing. But to me, it's always about the relationships. It's always about what's happening between people. Because sure, all of the science, the special effects are great, but that's not why I signed up to do this. I come from the old school where people have conversations and something happens, and someone is motivated to act because of something else. So I'm always looking for that in the script, and when it's not there, I say I think we need something more substantial. And I think that so that is definitely, I see that changing. And also, last season there were too many people in too many scenes all the time, which was really hard on the cast, and I thought really boring, frankly. Except when they were, of course, action and everything, but I think so. So now the Wave Rider has been reconfigured a little bit, so there are more rooms, so people go off. There can be 3 people in a scene instead of 8 people in every scene, and 2 people, all of that. So, and they're very conscious of that. So that's a big change from last year.
Will we see Professor Stein interacting with more this year?
Well, I mean, I'm not really sure where he's going, but I mean, listen, he's still, he's the go-to guy in certain moments when people don't know quite what to do because he's one of the brains. But I mean, he's involved. I have a lot to do in both these 2 episodes. I'm quite overwhelmed.
What was your favorite moment in season 1?
I'm not very good with favorites because I don't have. I really don't have favorite anything, like favorite book, favorite movie, favorite dinner, favorite person. It's all, to me, everything has value or less value. And so there were a lot of things in the first season I thought were great. I think what I enjoyed the most for me as an actor was meeting my young self.
Those were great scenes. Those were a riot.
Yeah. I mean, I'm an actor that I've done a lot of different things, and I'm always looking for something that either has pathos, comedy, or drama. So it's like, and that had all of those things.
Did you guys goof on each other a little bit to kind of get that to work out?
Yes, he was great.
He was really good,
and he kind of. It was weird because even though he did sort of have a similar profile. But when I was, in those days, I had, Godspell hair. My hair was like nothing in this room, and he obviously had watched or studied me. He's a really smart kid, and he just kind of naturally fell into it. And then I would. So my responses to him were very real because I thought, oh, you are? Oh, what a prick you are. And it's like, so that was fun to play.
How would you say Stein has evolved
here we are now going into season 2. What's kind of
Well, you know, you evolve up until the next horrible thing happens, and you fall back to your old ways. You know, but I think he's gained some humility. I think he's gained some vision, and also trust. You know, his wife sanctioned his leaving at the end of last season, where she was, you've got to go because you're not going to be happy if you stay around the house playing cards, and that was very important to me that they wrote all that, because there were too many episodes where Clarissa wasn't mentioned, and I said. And I would joke at the end of every scene saying, "Where's my wife?" And like just to get them to like say, "Oh," because they were because people we were all on the tracks. But I said, you know, he's talking about relationships. He's talking about and that you know, when he sees in the second episode, he sees Clarissa. There's that ring thing and everything, and then nothing for many episodes. So I felt like. All of that stuff is very important.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for today.
Is that it?
Oh, you got a lot more.
No, I mean, but I hope I didn't monopolize. Well, I mean, I was talking. Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.